kind of loud. We're on a busy road. So I might have to do a voiceover with this one, hopefully not. But I figured I'm out here in the garden planting some things, so thought I'd show y'all a little bit of what we have going on and kind of give like a little tour of our garden. We're still expanding it little by little as we can. So let's get started on that. All right, in our first bed here, I have a mixture of things going on. We've got sweet corn here in the middle. We planted black beans in between it, and those will slowly creep up. It's kind of like the Three Sister method. I've got different squash over here, more of the winter squash. And then on the other side, on that end, we have cantaloupe. And then coming up on the trellis here, I have peas and kind of it's a new plant I'm trying out. It is a strawberry spinach. It's supposed to creep as well, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we had a little phone call there. But we've got peas as well on this side. And then this bed here, we've got spinach, which is going to seed. So I'm gonna let it go to seed and then save those seeds from it. And then on both sides here and on that side over there, we have carrots. As you can see, one side did better than the other. And then some kale. It's just poorly done. So we're gonna retry that again in the fall. Because our winters are so mild here in Zone 8. I think we'll be able to do better with our spinaches and our kales with that. This bed here is nothing but potatoes. So as soon as these potatoes are ready for harvest, I'll dig those out, and then this will become a sweet potato bed. I have some slips inside that we got started from some sweet potatoes that we got from a friend from our co-op that we go to for homeschool. She does our nature studies. So there's that. And then we got our new beds that we just finished this past weekend. This is a mixture between deer pepper, jalapeno. So the first two rows here and here are jalapeno, and then the next two rows are bell pepper. So they are called Northern King. So they're like a sweet type of pepper. And then this bed here is a mixture of different tomatoes. These two on the front end here, we've got in our tomato challenge. And then in between the rows here, I just planted some basil. So we'll see how that goes. And it's a mixture of sweet basil, holy basil, cinnamon basil, and regular basil. So nice little thing of that variety, all those different varieties. All right, here we have bush beans, two different types. One is a green bush bean, the other one is a yellow bush bean. I don't remember the exact names. I'll have to post those on the screen. And then I have okra going here, and then on the other side of the bush beans. And then in the center part here is red roselle. So we'll see how all that goes. And then some more sweet corn. Also did the pole beans in between. Each row is kind of its own pole bean. So I've got the different varieties of pole beans to grow up on those. And we'll go a little closer to the road. Hopefully it won't get too loud. So we've got our dwarf mulberry here. And then I planted some more of our sweet peppers. And then one on either side is the jalapeno. And in between are some more tomatoes, and then some more sweets, and then we have our dwarf apple tree. So that's our little front garden bed we're still expanding with. And then on the side over here, I've got some echinacea planted. We gotta weed this area out. And then I've got 3 elderberries growing with some comfrey growing in between those. Y'all, the weeds and grass right now. And then we've got our compost pile, which is doing amazing. You see our little bunnies back there in their little tractor. They're kind of mowing our backyard for us. And then up here on the front, I have some different herbs, medicinal herbs growing in these pots. So we've got, right here is motherwort, and then we've got hyssop growing in the center, and then St. John's wort is growing along the front here. And then this right here has lemongrass growing here in the center. Oh, and I don't remember these two. I'm gonna have to look back on my videos because I had them labeled, and as you can see, the sun has destroyed my labels. So I will get those written on the screen as well. But yeah, so there is our garden. All about, like Justin Rhodes says, plant in your front yard. So we planted in our front yard. We are on septic, so our backyard is basically I can't think of the word. It's like where the gray water runs off from the septic tank. So you don't want to plant anything over your leach field. That's the word. You don't want to plant anything over your leach field. So our front yard is our garden, and we want to make it look nice and pretty. And we're going to try to integrate a little bit of permaculture with that. That's why we've got some of the peppers and tomatoes mixed with our fruit trees up front. So we're slowly getting it going, getting it started. Eventually we will have more beds in place. So little by little, it's our first year here, so I think we're doing really good so far with it. And we are in zone 8 here in South Carolina. But we're going to be making a video of the top 5 to 10 plants that are really like a must-have right now to really get started. And it could be for any type of climate, not just zone 8, but all the way up to like some of the northern ones. And some plants you can get started inside, some you can get started outside. So we'll get all of that kind of information going. Hopefully y'all can still hear me with some of the traffic. So yeah, and we'll show more videos about the rabbits and how to cook rabbits. If anybody's interested in those kind of videos, just comment below and let us know. Again, I'm not going to be showing any of the butchering processing part of the rabbit. Just post on how to cook it and share different recipes that we've tried that our kids love. So I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you for joining me in the garden, and hope y'all get to plant something. Get out there, get your hands dirty, get some dirt in between them fingernails, and grow you something awesome, something pretty, and something really yummy tasting. Bye for now.